Hey guys, I'm coming back here for another video, guys. Today we're going to cover the best offensive play to run, because yesterday we covered the best defensive play to run, best offensive play to run in either solo battles, ultimate challenges. It doesn't matter where you run this, gonna work pretty much every single time, especially if you do this correctly. So let's go ahead and get right into it, guys. Now, starting off for the way, halfback wise, running this, you do not need a star running back, just someone with speed. And I did cover a pretty good speed options in my one budget video. Go check it out, it's on the channel. But a lot of options are out there, of course, and as more and more players come out when the game does finally release on Tuesday, you're going to have more and more options available to you. So for example, just going through, let me see if I can remember any of these players that are decently good options. Actually, hang on. I think I have a pretty good option. Yeah, not him. Him. Okay, so DeAndre Washington, a pretty good option, 82 speed. Again, you don't need too crazy speed because we are early on. Defenders are just not that fast. A lot of times with how early on we are, if your guy gets any kind of, leeway room, he's going to be able to be going for a touchdown. And of course, Jerick McKinnon's a good option. I know there's some other great options out there. Again, covered them all in my video. But let's go ahead. Corey Grant's a good option. 87 speed. 11,000 coins a lot, but 87 speed, that's actually not bad at all. And that's going to go ahead and outrun pretty much every defender in the game right now. But let's go ahead and go right into EA's Ultimate Challenges. I don't know why I call them EA Ultimate Challenges. Let's go ahead and get right to Ultimate Challenges and talk about this play. Now, this play is going to be out of the New England Patriots playbook. I believe it's also in the Arizona Cardinals, the San Francisco 49ers, and I want to say the Jets. Yes, the Jets too. Those are the teams that have this certain formation / play. I'm not sure if any other teams have this formation / play, but I'm 100% guaranteed those do. So if you have those playbooks, or if you want to go ahead and get those by selecting them as your theme team, or your theme, theme builder, when you go ahead and every 5 levels, you can go ahead and select that. So let's go ahead and get right into a solo. In this solo, I want to go ahead and go actually focus on, let's go to 60-yard touchdown play. So let's go ahead and go into this. And I'm going to show you 2 different plays in this video. Obviously, the one play I'm showing you does work, effectively, we're able to get down the field if you need to. But I'm also going to show you what could be a one-play touchdown if done correctly. So let's go ahead and get into, actually, let's go to EA Access Solo, just because I think there's a 60-yard touchdown play that you can go ahead and do, and that's going to be a good example for this video. Make sure, guys, if you do enjoy this video at any given time, you hit the like button. We are level 27, but we will be opening up a level 50 today, a level 50 rewards pack today, with a full legend pool. So stay tuned to the channel on that. That will be coming out a little bit later on. But let's go ahead and get right into this. So once you load up the Ultimate Challenge, Solo Challenge, whatever it ends up being, let's go ahead and show you the play. So the play is going to be out of gun split close. Now again, a lot of the different playbooks have this. The ones I listed are guaranteed to have it, but there's other playbooks I'm guaranteeing out there that have this same formation. But formation, gun split close, and we'll be looking at halfback wheel. The reason why I like halfback wheel, I've loved it every single year since MUT 16, is because it is such a good play to run against solos. Solos are ultimate challenges. The reason why is if we go ahead and go right into this play, we have a lot of good options. First off, we have the check down out of the backfield to the running back Jackson, which we can just abuse over and over and over and over again. Or we have some other formations or other types of ways we can set this play up. So let's go ahead and hike the ball. And let's go ahead and just check it down to the right-hand side. He does drop it, but let me go ahead and show you. What you do want to go ahead and do is watch that guy on the right-hand side. So let me go ahead and show you it one more time. Hike the ball here. We got Cam Scram Newton. Go ahead and rack catch that, and we're able to go ahead and get some yardage. And it looks like almost busted away a touchdown. Now, we're all playing on rookie, so keep that in mind. It's not like we're playing on all Madden. But let's go ahead and show you this one more time. So we can just check it down every play. And honestly, a lot of times last year when I was on like farm accounts and I was playing solo battles, my team was crap. So what I would do is just check down the ball every single play. Because a lot of times, bam, just like that, especially if you have a decent running back. Obviously, I don't have a great running back, but a decent running back, he's going to be able to catch that and cut up field and get a lot of good yardage. So what you want to do real fast is, I'm going to stop saying real fast every second, but what you want to do is watch this guy on the right-hand side. So, for example, if the cornerback is playing underneath, let's say they're playing underneath flats, you do not want to throw this ball. That's going to be a pick six. So if they're playing over top, that's when you want to throw the ball, because you're going to be able to get that nice little, catch like this. Now, there's different ways to play this play depending on what they're running. So the cornerback right here, obviously he is playing underneath. Actually, no, he actually playing over top, and then he came down to go for the running back. But if he is playing underneath, and what I mean by that, if he is literally right here because he's playing underneath and he's watching this, he's watching the flats, that's when you hit them over the top with the tight end. So let me go ahead and show you this guy right here. As you can see, I did throw it right away, but let's go ahead and run this play again with the tight end. So the tight end is, of course, A on this play, and he is going to go ahead and be the guy who's going to go for more deeper route, and that's going to be if the guy is going ahead and playing underneath. So, for example, right there, and I am playing on, of course, rookie, so that's going to be easy touchdown, but that's the concept. So all you have to do on the right-hand side is a very simple read. You either watch the cornerback. Is he playing underneath or is he playing over top? If he is playing a cloud flat, obviously that is a mixture of two, but the tight end should get open if he is playing over top. So just keep that in mind, but let's go ahead and go back to the play. Now, the different ways I like to set up this play is there's a million different combinations. I mean, you could go slant route on that B receiver. You keep seeing me do this where I put the B receiver on a hitch route. You can go ahead and put him on a drag route. You can motion your guy out, the halfback right here. And then you can go ahead and put him on a slant route. There's a million different ways to adjust this play and make this play better. Obviously, X gets wide open across the middle, pretty much against a lot of different coverages. So I can't stress this play enough, and I'm kind of laughing at myself because this is how good this play is. And let's go ahead and play this on hard difficulty, not just rookie, because obviously you're not going to just use this play against rookie. You're going to use this play against all Madden. So let's go ahead and show you what it looks like against all Madden. Now, the only issue that comes with this play is, yes, there was a lot of good check down options right away to the right-hand side. Yes, you're able to go ahead and get that tight end deep. And if you really want to go ahead and get that tight end even better open, a good play to run is go ahead and run that exact play, and then go ahead and just fade your B wide receiver. The reason why we do this is I'm going to go ahead and hike the ball and show you. And bam, dot him up right there. Even on all Madden, still dots them up, is because that safety gets pulled away when you go ahead and do that. So when you streak or you fade that right B receiver, it's going to go ahead and draw the attention of the safety. He actually did go for the running. He did go for the tight end once I threw the ball, but he's gonna go ahead and it's gonna draw attention, and that is what you want to get that A wide receiver on a one-on-one or the tight end on a one-on-one coverage to be able to catch that ball. Now again, like I said, there's a million different ways to set up this play. If you want to, you could go ahead and put your tight end, or you could actually change out your tight end for wide receiver, and then go ahead and fade him, and then go ahead and put B on an out route, and then of course smart route that. So different ways, a lot of different ways to go ahead and set that up, and it is very, very effective against pretty much any solo battles / any ultimate challenge. So let's go ahead and show you another way to set this up. Again, you could go ahead and put him on a hitch route, go ahead and move your halfback out of the backfield to the left-hand side, hike the ball, and then you can go ahead and just check it down real fast to your B wide receiver. Keep doing that over and over again, especially if you're playing against, a team that's a lot better than you, aka in solo battles, aka online. So many different ways, and it's very hard to actually stop. And definitely, as my halfback drops the ball wide open, it's really hard to stop because there's no one particular way, unless you run the base exact setup like this every single time. Then yes, it is a little bit easy to stop. Well, not easy, but it can be stopped, and it's not, the most OP thing in the world. But once you start changing that up and setting up the play differently, that's when you get into a point where it's like, okay, this actually could become a little bit difficult. Another thing you can do is go ahead and put your halfback on a option route, and if you go ahead and motion your tight end to the left-hand side here, we're going to go ahead and just streak, and we can do the same exact concept we did before on that right-hand side, is go ahead and just wait for it, and, oh, okay, did get picked off there, but again, you can go ahead and wait there, and the tight end will go ahead and, not every single time, but sometime will get wide open. So guys, hopefully this helped you out. If it did, make sure to like and subscribe button. Again, halfback wheel is a great play to run. pretty much against any ultimate challenge. You can run it online. It's not a hard concept to understand. And with the New England Patriots playbook, the Jets playbook, a lot of different playbooks, gun split close can really help you out to be able to get a lot of, free yardage. So, for example, another play I want to show you real fast is Z spot. And this is going to go ahead and be what you want to do for this setup is go ahead and streak A. Put him on the fade route and hike the ball. And this is literally a very, very simple sales concept. You guys have not played Madden before. Play is called sales. It's a very easy concept. But all you're going to do is either go for the over top or underneath. So if they're going to go ahead and, shade down, then of course you go over top. If they're shading up, you go underneath. If they're playing cover flat, go over, underneath. So let's, for example, right here. Bam, he's wide open, right? Halfback's wide open right there, right? Because, of course, they are, let's say, it looks like a man coverage they are running. Yeah, it looks like a man coverage running. But if they were shading underneath, obviously he wouldn't be wide open. But who would be wide open? The tight end right here. 88 would be wide open if they were shading underneath. If they're shading over top, this guy covered, halfback's wide open. So very simple, very easy, reads to make. That's why I love halfback. We run it every single year. People get mad at me because they're like, oh, that's all you run, because it is the best play in Madden history. Finally, guys, the last thing I want to show you for this video is going to go ahead and be in the New England Patriots playbook. It's going to be empty base flex. I'm going to run 4 verticals. This is a 5 wide scenario. I should have seen another play, another video, but all you have to do for this setup is go ahead and slant route your Washington, your X receiver on the left hand side. Go ahead and put Torrey Holt on a streak, hike the ball. And I showed you this on another play, but of course that was with a slower receiver in Lenore, so he wasn't able to go ahead and get a free 1-play touchdown. But running this exact concept I'm showing you right here almost always guarantees you a touchdown. Now, if you have rookie premier players, if you're watching this on Tuesday and you have Marquise Brown, this is even better. Now, Torrey Holt has, I believe, 85 speed, so he's not the fastest player in Madden, right? Marquise Brown is a lot faster, and you're going to be able to run this with Marquise Brown and be able to really get down the field. It's not a guaranteed 1-play touchdown, but it's definitely going to help out a lot, as you can see right here. What happens is your linebacker goes ahead and gets one-on-one coverage with Torrey Holt or whoever you have in that wide receiver spot. Yeah, it's pretty broken. Nonetheless, though, and then because of the slant route, the safety bites on the slant, allowing a one-on-one coverage between a linebacker and a wide receiver. It can be really broken. Let's go ahead and run this one more time. Let's go ahead and do slant route on this guy. Again, your X wide receivers who was slanting. We're slanting him, and then we're going Torrey Holt on the deep pass here. And again, linebacker versus wide receiver. You guys see the matchup. You guys see the nightmare matchup that is being presented. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this helped you out. Hopefully in this video you learned something new. You actually learned, a play to run, a couple plays to run against any ultimate challenge you do go ahead and face against. Not too difficult. Obviously, ultimate challenges are not supposed to be the most difficult thing in the world. Some of them can be, but with a couple, money plays, you're able to go ahead and beat them. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.